Hi everyone. So welcome back to our today's class. I hope you guys are in a good health. Okay. So as for your information, as today, last week I already taught you guys on how to write an essay for section B, right? So I noticed that some of you can't write it properly. So don't worry. As for today, I'm going to share with you guys how you guys want to learn from the basic writing, okay, how you want to start writing. So as for today, I'm going to share with you guys on how to write a simple sentences, okay. So hari ni teacher akan ajar awak semua macam mana kita nak memula untuk menulis ayat, okay, untuk pembinaan ayat dalam bahasa Inggeris untuk ayat-ayat yang mudah, okay. So first of all, sebelum kita mula kelas, okay, before we start our class, let's have a look for this video first, okay. Okay guys, so that's all for the video. So from the video, we can conclude that when you want to start writing an essay, okay, sebelum awak memula untuk menulis ayat ataupun karangan, okay, we can start with determine the subject. Kita kena tentukan subjek terlebih dahulu. Okay, never mind, later I'm going to show you what is the subject, what is the object, what is the verb, okay, what is the adjective and what is the noun, okay. So for today, I'm just going to explain to you guys about how to write a simple sentences, okay? Hari ini teacher akan fokus untuk mengajar awak macam mana nak menulis ayat-ayat yang mudah, yang simple sahaja, okay? So, first of all, kita kena ada subject. We have to have a subject. And then we also can ask a question, where or when. Where or when the things happen, okay. So never mind, so let's have a look for the next one. For the next slide will be, okay, so how to start a writing, okay, macam mana kita nak memula untuk menulis ayat. Okay, so first of all, of course you need the subject. Okay, as you can see over here, subject, okay, subject means about he, she, it, or names of people or things, okay. Maksud subjek dekat sini ialah kita kena tentukan, okay, watak di dalam gambar tersebut, watak di dalam cerita ataupun watak di dalam ayat yang kita nak bina tu, okay. So subjek dekat sini mewakili kepada he, she, it, okay, ataupun nama kepada orang ataupun benda, okay. So over here is basically focus on nouns, okay. Dekat sini kita merujuk kepada kata nama, okay. Kita kena cari karakter, kita kena cari watak di dalam gambar tersebut untuk membantu kita, memudahkan kita untuk membina ayat, okay. It can help us to write sentences, okay, to write a basic sentences. So first of all, we need a subject, okay. For the second one, we need verb to be, okay. So what is verb to be, okay? Apakah itu verb to be? So for your information, verb ini ialah kata kerja, okay. We already learned this in grammar, okay. Verb merujuk kepada kata kerja, perbuatan, apa yang kita buat, okay. Apa yang awak boleh nampak dalam gambar itu buat apa, okay. What are the people or the things are doing, okay. So we need to find the nouns and what are the verb that we can conclude in the sentence or in the picture. So verb to be is including the am, is, are plus ing, okay. So over here, when we use the verb to be, okay, we have to use the verb with ing because we are going to use the simple present continuous tense, okay. We are going to use the present continuous tense, okay. So dekat sini bila kita menggunakan kata kerja verb to be, okay, dia akan merangkumi am, is dengan are. Lepas tu kata kerja tu kita kena letak ing dekat belakang, okay. Sebab ini menunjukkan perbuatan yang sedang berlaku. So apabila benda itu sedang berlaku, dia kena ada verb to be bersamaan dengan ing dekat belakang. So this will help you to make a sentence in easiest way, okay. So for the second one, we have to have the verb to be, okay. Kita memerlukan kata kerja. Say next one, we need an adjective, okay. What is an adjective? Okay, an adjective means the words that tells more about nouns, okay. Means that over here you need to describe more about the noun. So what is the noun? So we can tell more. For example, the color of the nouns, the shape of the nouns, okay, how the nouns looks like, okay. So maksud adjektif dekat sini ialah kata sifat, okay. Awak boleh terangkan macam mana kata nama itu, bentuk kata nama tu, warna kata nama tersebut, ataupun pakaian yang sedang dipakai, apakah bentuk dia, apakah rupa dia, okay. So dekat sini yang kita akan masukkan apa itu adjective, okay. So when we use an adjective, it can help you to make the sentence more interesting, okay. Bila kita menggunakan adjective dalam pembinaan ayat, dia akan memudahkan dan dia akan membuatkan ayat kita lebih menarik untuk dibaca. Okay, so that one is for the third one. Okay, for the third one, we need an adjective. Okay, fourth, we need an object. Okay, when we have a subject, for the conclusion, we need an object. So what is object? Object also referring to nouns. Okay, object juga merujuk kepada kata nama. So bila kita bermula dengan subjek, kita akan berakhir dengan objek. Okay, kita kena menutup ayat tersebut dengan objek so that our sentence won't looks like ayat kita tidak akan nampak seperti ayat tergantung. Okay. So basically, when we want to start to write a sentence, okay, you need a subject, you need the verb to be, you need an adjective, and last one you need an object, okay. So don't worry, later I'm going to show you guys how you want to use this, okay, when you get the paper or you get the question, okay. So come, let's have a look for the example, okay. Guys, as you can see over here, the picture, okay, we can see that the children are playing at the playground, okay. This is a playground, okay. So when we got the picture, first of all, okay, you need to ask yourself, awak kena tanya diri awak, dekat manakah gambar itu sekarang, okay. So awak boleh bagi tahu benda gambar itu dekat taman ke, dekat rumah, dekat sekolah, okay. So that it will help you to make a sentence. Easier for you to make a sentence. Okay, next for the second one, you need to find the character. Okay, kita kena cari watak di dalam gambar tersebut. Okay, karakter dekat sini merujuk kepada subjek. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, it can be the subject of the sentence. Okay, and then for the third one, okay, for the third one, you can give name to the character. Okay, awak boleh bagi nama dekat watak-watak tersebut. Tapi tak semestinya awak perlu bagi nama dekat semua. Kalau awak tak nak guna nama pun is okay. As long as dekat situ merujuk kepada nouns, kata nama. Okay, awak boleh cakap children, awak boleh guna boys, girls, okay, or kids. So it's up to you. Okay, but untuk memudahkan awak, kita bagi nama. Okay, so that awak akan nampak, okay, watak ini yang macam ni, nama ini untuk yang ini. Okay, and then for the fourth one, okay, find the verb. So, untuk yang nombor 4, awak kena cari kata kerja dekat dalam gambar itu, okay? You have to find the verb, what the character are doing, okay? Playing, okay? Playing seesaw, playing slide, playing the swings, okay? So, we can use the verb to help you to build the sentence, okay? And then, next one, you need to describe the character, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to describe the character. If you feel that it is hard for you to describe the character, then you can just give a brief object to the character. It's okay. As long as your sentence makes a complete sentences. Okay. So as for number 5, untuk number 5 ni, tak semestinya awak kena huraikan watak tersebut. Okay, awak boleh menggunakan kata nama untuk sebagai objek, asalkan ayat awak tidak tergantung dan ayat itu merupakan ayat yang betul dan ayat yang penuh. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, number 6. You can ask yourself what they are doing. Okay, awak boleh tanya soalan dekat diri awak, apa yang watak-watak di dalam gambar itu sedang lakukan. Okay, aktiviti apa yang mereka tengah buat. So dekat sini bila awak bertanya soalan, pastikan soalan yang awak bertanya tu awak kena jawab. So bila awak jawab soalan tu yang awak boleh bina ayat daripada jawapan-jawapan tersebut. Okay, so how? Macam mana kita nak tengok? Okay, come let's have a look. So as you can see over here, I wrote it down, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Okay, so number 1, we are going to briefly say about the environment. Okay, untuk number 1, kita akan bercakap tentang persekitaran. Okay, so the number 1 answer will be, the children are playing at the playground. Okay, so siapakah mereka? Kanak-kanak. So we use children. So children is plural. So we use verb to be are. So whenever you use the verb to be, you have to put ing at the back. So where is it? Playground. Okay, so the subject is the children, verb to be, okay, and then the object. Okay, so number 1 done. Okay, siap untuk number 1. Okay, kanak-kanak sedang bermain di taman permainan. Okay, so now as for number 2, as you can see over here, there are 2 boys playing the seesaw. Okay, this one we call it seesaw. Jongkang-jongkit dalam bahasa Inggeris ialah seesaw. Okay, so as the 2 boys are playing the seesaw, so how you want to make the sentence? Okay, you can give the name. So I gave the name to the 2 boys. Ali and Abu are playing at the wooden seesaw. Okay, so over here I use subject, verb to be, adjective, and also object. Okay, so Ali and Abu. Okay, teacher bagi nama dekat 2 budak ni. Okay, Ali dan Abu sedang bermain dekat papan jongket kayu itu. Okay, so as you can see over here, you can use the adjective to describe the seesaw. So I use the material, the types of the seesaw. So it is a wooden seesaw. Okay, papan jongket kayu. So over here, done for the second sentences. Okay, siap untuk ayat yang kedua. Okay, so now ayat yang ketiga for the third sentence. Okay, as you can see over here, there are two kids, there are two children watching their friends playing, right? So you can make a sentence. Some children are playing the slide. Oh, okay. Sorry. Number 3 is this one. Okay. Sorry. So this is number 3. This is number 4. Okay. I made a mistake. Okay. So beberapa orang kanak-kanak sedang bermain di papan gelongsor. Okay, slide ni maksud dia papan gelongsor. Okay, so instead of giving name, selain daripada memberi nama, okay, so kita tak nak nampak benda tu macam berulang, so teacher gunakan perkataan yang lain, okay, untuk menunjukkan untuk memperbanyakkan lagi ayat. Okay, kalau bagi awak susah, so you can just give name to them. It's okay as long as ada nama, ada karakter. Okay, so number 4. So number 4 is this one. Okay, 2 of the children are watching their friends playing the slide. Okay, so 2 orang kanak-kanak sedang melihat kawan mereka bermain papan gelongsor. Okay, so done for number 4. As for number 5, this one is a boy. Okay, the boy is playing the swings alone. Okay, so what you can do? Ahmad. So I give the name to the boy. Ahmad is playing the swing by himself. Okay, Ahmad sedang bermain buaian seorang diri. Okay, so done. So here you already got 5 sentences. Okay, the simple sentences. Okay, dekat sini daripada gambar ni awak boleh dapat 5 jenis, awak boleh dapat 5 ayat yang mudah. Okay, so sebelum memulakan esei, sebelum kita menulis sebuah karangan, sekiranya awak rasa macam susah nak mula, so awak bina ayat yang mudah dahulu. Start from here. After this only we can combine the sentence. Okay, kita boleh gabungkan ayat untuk memudahkan karangan. Okay, so